Hey guys, it's a day early for my package to arrive, and it came. It was supposed to arrive on Thursday. It is Wednesday, and I now have my overalls. Watch her, watch her chain, love it, watch her. Ooh. Here we look at a little invoice. Want to return, want to exchange, love the jean, want to register your 1-year replacement warranty. There's a replacement warranty on these. Well, here they are. Let's get into the actual package itself. Ooh. Don't know why that was in there, but yeah. Okay. They look decent. There is a whole lot of like extra fabric, and I don't know why they put that. Why did they sew it? They sewed this big flap on it, and like, really, am I gonna keep that? No. It has sexy overalls and romper, skinny, slim fit, elastic waist. Is it? Oh, it is. It's actually stretchy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it stretches a little. I'm hoping I'm able to dye these. That's the only worrisome part. Oh, and it crisscrosses in the back, which is cute. There's a VIP thing saying they're fresh. There's like a there's a lot on here that does not need to be on here. And it's showing that the size is extra, extra large, 2X. They got a little bigger because, you know, sizing. But yeah, this is what I got. Here. Like right now, I'm going to dye them a little bit and we'll go on that journey together. I just want to get rid of this part right here. So yeah, let's get on it before it gets too late. Let me try these on. So I just put them over my existing shirt from work. But as you can see, they fit really nicely. They're not too short, they're not too long, and I could adjust the straps, make them a bit longer. And yes, there is plenty of room to do the M right there on the big pocket in front, and it's nice, decent pockets in front, and there, and in back, they have 2 little pockets. This is what it looks like. I think they're totally cute. Well, now since I have this, I'm gonna like start to dye some fabric. Me like setting it down and explaining it to you. So I took these off since I already tried them on. They're great. I'm just worried about the fabric not being dyeable. Here, let me set you down somewhere. Okay. I'm looking to see if I can find a tag in here. There is one. It's saying cotton. There's a bit of spandex. It's the only worrisome part is the fact that there's spandex in it. But I'm going to dye them anyways and see what it turns out to be. I do have a couple different dyes. I have a little bit of the Rit dye Super Pink in the More fabric. I have a little bit left in like a spray bottle that I had. And I'm just going to dump the rest of it in. And then I have rose quartz and a pastel pale pink, I think is what it's called, or pastel pink. I'm just gonna dump them all into the washer machine. So what I essentially do, I just turn it on, let it soak through a little bit. Once it gets hot, then I'm just gonna like throw everything in. So I have, yeah, it's the pale pink in Rit dye, this one. And then my favorite for a lot of like really pastel color, but her color a little more darker, is the rose quartz. I want to mix them all together to get like that pinky pink color that I really am going for. So as of right now, I'm just gonna, you know, set things aside and see. So when I'm doing that, I always set everything to super hot. I do extremely small since it's only one item. And I'll do one rinse. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop it part way once it's like filled with the dye, and pour the dye in, let it soak in here for a while. Also, I like to wash my clothes anyways after getting it, even if it is like brand new stuff. By throwing that in, I'm just gonna turn it on for a regular. So that way it'll last a little longer of a cycle. But then again, if I stop it, then I let it sit for at least about 30 to 40 minutes in that. And then I let the cycle go through and rinse it all out again. Now that I've let it fill up a little bit, you can see that the fabric got pretty much all drenched in water. And that water is super, super hot. So what I do then is I take whatever's left of my regular, like my hot pink dye, which I reuse this bottle all the time, so it gets kind of mucky looking, but it's perfectly fine. And I'm gonna use all of this bottle to make sure it gets really pink. And I'm gonna use a little bit of half of this bottle. It tells you shake them up first, and then just pour in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with the hot pink color. It's more like a more pink, what it's called. I'm gonna pour the whole thing in, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna pour all of the pink petal. I think I called it like pale, but it's petal, sorry. Pour all of that in. And pour a little bit of this in, just for the good measure. And then I'm just going to physically stir it a little bit. I mean, just from that alone, it is turning a more pink color, which is fine. I might need to re-dye this tomorrow again to make it a little bit darker and get more of that, like, more dye. Because some spots did land on it, unfortunately. Well, not that even, so I need to make it darker. Losing pieces. But I'm going to turn it back on a little bit and have it run through and see if that jostles it a little bit to get more of the color in there. But normally I would just leave it, you know, to sit for at least about 40 minutes in this solution. I just want to cover it a little more with some, obviously, more water. But yeah, we'll come back in a little while and see what it turns out to be. Okay, so it kind of worked. I mean, it's not 100% the color I wanted, but it is a pretty color. I mean, it is a pink. It is a little bit wet still, so it will be a tiny bit lighter, but not by much. So I may or may not go over it again. I'll have to... This hanger is problematic.
Thanks for watching.